Hey guys, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO, shooting this off of the webcam today. Didn't want to have to get out all the camera equipment, but I wanted to get something out there. We're just coming off the 4th of July weekend where we get to celebrate what this great country here in America is all about. We get to remember our forefathers, our foremothers. We get to remember those that have given their lives sacrificed for our freedom. And we get to say thanks to those that are still out there fighting for freedom across the globe. But over the last few months, a lot of people have been asking me about OneCoin. Troy, what do you believe? What's your personal opinion? I've given not just personal opinion, but I've given factual evidence, case law, that backs up what I believe, what I think for here in the United States, what it means. I do not debate cryptocurrency. I'm far from being an expert, but over the last 3 or 4 years, definitely have learned quite a bit, starting out with Bitcoin and moving into some of the other cryptos that are out there. So I don't have a problem with somebody saying, Troy, is cryptocurrency here to stay? I just don't know if it's here to stay. I know that it's used for a lot of illicit activities, a lot of legal activities. But when it comes to OneCoin, one of the major factors in whether or not people might see it or they might claim that it's a Ponzi scheme is that their cryptocurrency is not used outside of their community. Matter of fact, OneCoin doesn't even take their cryptocurrency as a legal tender for joining the company. And that has been some of what the critics have said. Now, as I said earlier, I'm not an expert when it comes to cryptocurrency. I've learned a lot. But what I am an expert in is understanding what regulators look for. Matter of fact, just last week I was on the telephone with an agent from the Secret Service asking me some questions about a known Ponzi scheme that was out there. It's now been shut down and they're digging a little deeper into some due diligence that they had to do. So I understand a little bit of how this works. I can tell you that OneCoin would not pass muster in any of the 50 states or at a federal level. At least in the SEC's eyes, I do not believe whatsoever that OneCoin could pass the Howey test, which is one of the main benchmarks on deciding is this a Ponzi scheme or not. To my knowledge, OneCoin has made it very clear they don't expect to operate in the United States, and yet people that are here in the United States marketing for OneCoin understand the risk. A few of them that I've spoken with have made it very clear, Troy, we're not worried about the United States government or anyone else because we've already taken measures to protect our assets. Now, under the law, intent is one of the main things they look at on whether or not an individual knows they were breaking the law. If you're hiding your assets offshore somewhere, it kind of shows intent. But I don't want to dig deep into this personally because I'm not an expert in cryptocurrency. But someone that is Jamie Redmond. Jamie has written one of the most detailed articles that I've ever seen. It took months, if not over a year, of investigative research to put this all together. Third-party links, debunking so much of what we've seen as hype in OneCoin. Information about, was there really a Forbes article? Does OneCoin really own its own bank? Was the founder ever a member of another network marketing company or pyramid or Ponzi scheme? It's interesting. These questions have surfaced over and over, and now in one specific blog post, you're able to look at these answers and decide for yourself, is OneCoin worth the reputational risk? Is there a possibility with all the investigations going on worldwide that it could be shut down? You can look at this and say, if I'm in the United States marketing for OneCoin, what is my risk? All the money that I've made, could it be clawed back? Is all the money I've made that I've hidden offshore, could I be hit with criminal intent instead of just civil intent? These are the questions. Again, I'm not here today to tell you OneCoin is a Ponzi or pyramid scheme worldwide. I will tell you, based on case law, based on looking at everything that I have known or been affiliated with that has been shut down as a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme, I can pretty much tell you that in the United States, OneCoin, under the current regulatory attitude, if you will, it would definitely be seen as a Ponzi scheme. I can tell you that no matter if it was AdSurf Daily, Zeek Rewards, Telex Free, or potentially OneCoin, all of the major marketers in the United States or in any country in which we have a treaty with, whether it's under the Hague or any other treaty, they will be prosecuted if OneCoin is found to be a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid, and clawbacks will take place. So as individuals who may be in it, may be thinking about getting in it, you as an individual need to weigh not just the reputational risk, but the financial risk that might come along with it. You can follow the link below. Go over and read this article for yourself. Again, it is one of the most powerful articles that I've seen written really on any company that's potentially a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme, but definitely the best written article I've seen yet on OneCoin. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong, and if you're in a home-based business,